Salutations, my name is Kartosael and welcome to another episode of Thaumic Craft. In the last episode we worked on this system, mainly the behind the scenes part, and I complained about the fact that it didn't work. Seems to be a bit wonky even now. However, I did manage to find the solution to the problem. Those, by the way, those notes are slowly but surely growing. That one's at 70 something right now. So yes, this system, not much has actually changed. I think this is new. I added a corpus thingy because it can be backlogged, meaning that if you put lots of meat in the furnace at once, then this alembic can become full, 32 of corpus, because this thing isn't all that fast, which will make it spill into that one. Because that one has no label, because it should be able to accept both aqua and bestia. So aqua it dealt with this tube, all the way over there, and bestia it dealt with through this tube. So I added this corpus and attached it so it can also dump that into this machine, and it does all the work. This still is a problem. When this is full, it no longer sucks the aqua from that. So every now and then I have to empty it. Maybe I'll place it over here so I can access it from outside, instead of having to portal all the way through every time. So how did I fix this? Well, quite simply, I just disconnected it. So removed all 3 of those connections, because I screwed up, basically. Somehow, somewhere along the lines, in the beginning, I made a mistake, which fed one of the essentia back through that centrifuge, giving these compounds, these primal essentia even. I do still get those mixed up sometimes. So it actually does not create any of this. It really does only create bestia and mortus, and this one creates only pedito, going into there, and victus. This one only creates motus and victus. So I did something wrong that created the other essentias. I tested this in Create to see if that's actually what was going on, and yes, it was. So oopsie, basically. And that means that this system isn't necessary at all, and disconnecting that, I could technically remove it. Probably should, but whatever. So yeah, disconnecting this solved all the problems. It's now working. It should now be working as planned. Let's just grab some fish to check that out. This still happens. Just a little bit of fish. I don't know if I showed that this guy is actually named. Yeah. One day I was trading with him, and I was in my inventory and I had lots of mana beans because that's what I trade with this guy. And I was just dropping stuff and accidentally dropped my staff. Now, I didn't have any focus on it, but I did drop a Thaumic embossed silver staff at his feet, and he picked it up, of course. Luckily, a couple of trades later I got it back, much to my surprise and relief. And if you do make them angry, it will take a while, but they will forgive you. Though not happily so. Let's put these in. I also told that golem to keep this supplied. We've got the Victus, which is being drained about immediately. You can hear the machines in the back twisting and turning. Which should start to create. Yeah, let's go into there. Create more mortus. And even more mortus. Wow. So this works now. You can see there's no overflow in any of these. Because if there was, I could see it because I have my goggles on. But no. It's working as intended. Finally. Well, about time. So that's working. Let's see. Oh, I did rotate these, which is something I am now in a habit of doing, because I can now very easily see if they are open or closed. As you can see, this is closed because that knob is straight against that thing. So it's much more clear with regards to, you know, it was like this. And it was pretty hard to see if it was open or closed. So I rotated it. And you can just do that with a staff or a wand or a scepter, right clicking that thing. So yeah, I haven't rotated these, I see. And now I do. Oh, did I pick something up? No, it was a golem. I should rotate that one upwards. Ah, so now you can see that one's actually closed, preventing this from creating any more elementum. I could close these two, but just closing that one, which is the Pedito, generated by this system and that one, works as well, because I've got elementum and not that much charcoal really. So last time I mentioned I wanted to change the infusion room, and I did actually. It's not completely finished yet. The ceiling isn't, because I didn't have enough quartz. But here it is. It's, I think, about twice as in size, roughly. It's huge now. Really spacious. Really nice. I actually wanted these things to be pushed up and down by pistons and have a control panel which allowed you to, you know, you need 3 pedestals, 4 or 5. But these things can't be pushed by pistons, unfortunately. It's got the wooden columns. This is chiseled dark quartz, and this is dark quartz pillars. And as you can see, every aspect, every essentia has 2 jars now, and I got a lot of potentia. A lot of potentia. Do we have any overflow anywhere already? These 2 back rows? Yeah, we do. Oh wow. Yeah, there's this element. Volatus? No, Tempestas, I believe. Yeah, I need this one. The Thundercloud Tempestas, which, as you can see, doesn't occur in anything. So there's no way I'm going to get that except for mana beans, and I haven't yet encountered anything that uses it. So above each of the pedestals is one of those crystals. The 6 elements are in fact in a hexagonal shape, so technically the mixed ones are as well. Got light in the middle, plenty of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Yeah. It could be even further away, but that would be a bit pointless because there's more than enough room already. We got the furnace over here, a chest of things to smelt, but I don't want to throw in that one helmet, for example. It's a waste of elementum. Might as well wait for it. Some extra elementum. Pedestals, yeah. And you might wonder, where are your golems? You know, when you throw something in here and it gets boiled down, where's your golem? Where's the little guy chugging around the juice towards appropriate jar? What did you do with him? Well, magic. You can walk through this column. Not that one, by the way. You can see if you hit this, there's wood particles and stone particles. This is one of those ethereal platforms again. Actually 2 of them. So you can go here. And we have this whole system down here. We've got the furnace, 2 golems instead of 1. And you see this quartz. There you see the quartz pillars. So that's where the first row of jars is placed. And there's the chiseled. I believe. So that's where the second row is placed. It's a bit difficult to see, but this is glass wall right next to it. There is a wall of black glass. So you have one room between the glass, the pillar, and the chisel on top, and the golems can actually move over there, jump on this glass, and then be on this level between the purple glass, the chiseled, the black glass on the bottom, and the wood on the top. And they can access those jars actually. So when they stand over there, they can access the first row, because that will be diagonally above them. And when on the glass, they can access the second row, also diagonally above them. So they cannot reach through an entire full block, but diagonally, yeah, like that they can. So this goes almost all the way around. No? It stops right there, because if I dig away that, then you can actually dig right through the entrance. So that's not a good thing. So this is where they work. There are two of them now. Both are equipped with 2 air upgrades and 1 water upgrade, so they can see a bit. Oh, the Tanner one isn't upgraded with another air. Probably should do that one time. So there's that. So they're a lot faster, and they can reach all the way back there. I mean, you saw that potential jar being filled. I did, however, upgrade both of them to advanced golems. They are stronger. They are faster. They have a greater sight radius, so they can reach much further. And they allow an extra upgrade. You need zombie brains again, and the rest isn't all that special, really. So of course we need to stabilize this entire thing. And that's why we have another floor. This is the axis I used to put the columns right there. So we have a bunch of candles. No expense spared on that front. A couple of air crystal clusters, and that's about it, really. So a lot of fancier than the previous version. By the way, these clusters are attached not to chiseled but to pillars. Yeah, sometimes I just randomly forget the name. So last episode we discovered the primal staff core of the primal. So to create this, you needed all 6 types of specialized rods, the silverwood rod and 2 primal charms. These rods have the advantage that depending on which elements they they represent, let's keep it at that. When they drop below 10%, they recharge. So if your wand could hold 100 vis, I think it actually has a bit less, but regardless. So it could hold 100% vis. In this case, if entropy, so pedito vis of your wand would drop below 10, it would slowly recharge. It can be drained all the way to 0, but just slowly recharge. So we have the... Oh, it would actually be nicer if I... because that's just how weird I am. I made all 6, which wasn't all that difficult, really. It's a lot of work, yes, but you know, it's yeah, that was a bit annoying. And this one was annoying, because I didn't have any ice and any golem, so I actually had to actively look for that. So the ice rod represents the aqua aspect. The obsidian rod represents the terra aspect. The bone rod, I believe, it represents the entropy, so the pedito aspect. Well, the blazing rod is pretty obvious, actually. It represents the fire aspect. Ignis. The reed. Oh no, I've got the quartz. The quartz rod is for order, and the reed rod is for air. So yes, the reed rod is made out of reed. Blazing rod out of a blaze rod. Ice rod out of ice. Obsidian rod out of obsidian, bone rolled out of bone, and the quartz rolled out of quartz block. Pretty straightforward. So, and of course you need a silverwood wand core, silverwood wand core, which is just this. And with regards to aspects, to essentia, we need 22 air, 32 air, 32 aqua, 32 ignis, 32 auto, 32 pedito, 32 terra, and 64 praecontatio. Praecontatio. I'm really practicing on pronouncing that because I hate that one. So most of the jars are placed somewhat randomly, except for 12. Well, technically 24. These the six primal compound aspects, pedito, auto, aqua, ignis, air, and terra. You can see that I have plenty of those for this infusion, and these 6, humanus, motus, and spiritus. Of the latter, I don't have much. These 3 are required always for the creation of golems. So, whenever you want to create a golem, regardless of which golem you are trying to create, it's always these 3 elements. And then we have cognito, sensus, and victus. Which, not surprisingly, is also for golemancy, because you need that to create the advanced golems. So this is the golem corner, that's the primal corner, and maybe I someday further organize these. So we have, for example, I keep hitting those lights. The lux, no, this isn't lux, lucrum and metallum being together because they are used for duplication of metals. You're a bit much, sorry. Praecontatio is over here. Got plenty of that, although it does cost 64. Now, what's the instability on that rod core thingamajig? Very high. If it destroys something, I'm going to be very, very sad. So this is a very, very big risk, actually. Let's see how many of this stuff I have. If it's wise to create a couple more crystals for below deck. It would if I wasn't so bloody stingy. I suppose you could at least create 8 more, which is because they are. No, wrong. I think that's like this. Yes, I know, I am very stingy. No, that's 7. I was close. Because they are 6 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go, an 8th. Because we already had 10 downstairs. I'm really a sucker for symmetry. And this one would be over here. Here. I love the fact that you can plot these on ceilings. I believe you can put them on walls as well. And they are actually placed correctly. Well, isn't that special? So I hope this helps with the instability. Another thing you could place down that helps a lot are skulls. But I can't get them in this mod. You know, when you use the conjuncture with other mods, they often do provide a way to obtain skulls, but not this mod. I probably should do that. Oh well. Let's hope this goes alright. So we are taking out air. So it does take a long while before it, it sucks and the stream actually arrives. Sometimes the infusion is complete before the essentia is actually inside this thing. As you can see, it's already sucking Ignis, but the snake of Ignis is just on the way. Now there's Aqua coming. I really hope this is not going to explode in my face again. Also prepared to charge the Thaumic caps because it's just a staff core. I still need to cap it, and those you create, if you remember. If you don't, you create them with this way and then infusing that. So I did some infusion already in this thing, so I know it works. Right. Wow, that takes a long time, man. Which is bad, because the longer it takes, the more chance there is for something to go wrong. Now it's taking the last primal, after that it's play Kartosael. And then these 8 items. Is it really 8? If it is, I probably should have... No, never mind. I thought maybe I should have rearranged them differently, but the way I put up these pedestals... no. If I put another pedestal here, in each corner, then yes, I could have perfect symmetry with 8 items. But as you might guess, I'm not going to. Because then you cannot... I don't know, it takes so much away from spaciousness. Which now is an actual word. Ah! There it goes. The obsidian. I see. Auto. First charm. Oh, it was actually another charm, that's why it took so long. Read. Blazing. Bone. Oh my god. It actually worked without blowing up in my face. Ah, such relief. It looks awesome, actually. Boom. Nice. Now, how much is this going to... Did I hear... I just enchanted my frost with potency. Hi. Oh, yeah, potency helps a lot. So, how much is this going to cost me? I hope this works. It works. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Actually, it is. I mean, this thing can hold 150. This thing costs 192. Which means... wow. That you actually need this armor to be able to enchant that. To create that. If you do not have it, I might as well wear this one. It's another 1%. Oh, so slow. I need to enchant this with haste, because this time, sometimes when building, those boots are just too fast. Ah, so with maximum discount it's 144. Capacity 250. Capacity 250, so that's not special. There we go, but I feel special now. Oh, it's already charging it, thanks to my thingamajig. That's right. Oh wow, look at this thing. Glowing runes and stuff. Let's charge it. And we also need to charge this one and this one and oh gosh. So let's put these boots away. And while that thing charges up, man, that thing looks awesome. So while that charges up, we can take a look at our Ignis nodes. So this one's now 75, 47. Oh, this one's growing as well. 24. And the zombies have spotted me. I have to try to find packs because I'm still missing one focus called Pax Curse, which, yeah, logically you get from packs, but so far I haven't really found any. I do remember seeing them once, backpack, wielding a wand. Didn't attack the guy though. Unfortunately, I should have. But I didn't. Woe's me. How do these things actually look inside a item frame? Oh yeah, I have you too. Ah, cute. Actually, I like this one more than the purple cat, because I like gold. I suppose. How are you doing? Well, you pretty much drained all the things. Yeah. I'm going to cut until it's charged. So here we go. The staff is charged for the most part. I'm going to miss that one actually. Except for a little bit of Ignis, but I suppose my amulet can supplement that. So the differences between this one and the previous one is it stores an equal amount, but this one, as I already mentioned, if it drops below that 10%, it recharges itself, which so far hasn't really occurred, but it should also add one level of potency, which makes no difference with regards to shock, at least on these guys. It does look cool though. I don't really have the feeling I can fly further. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it really works on stuff that already has potency. Oh, I can do that, I suppose. So let's look what it says again. Caps, I did that. It adds one level of potency to any foci used with it. Oh. Maybe there are mobs I can two-shot now? Maybe not. I really don't know. Yeah, I took some of the Ignis out of this poor thing. Gives these two a chance to drain more, I suppose. So another thing in this mod that I haven't really touched is Thaumic Infusion enchantments. So it's technically enchanting, but you get to pick and choose what you want to enchant. So you have all these recipes which require different items and apply different enchantments, which is nice. And wow, haste is expensive. So I think everyone is in there, all of them. Yes, all of them are in there except the. Oh no, those are two for the foci. That's very useful actually. I didn't know that. Wait, is that negligible protection? Nice. Oh. So I said I needed a Silk Touch pick, right? And Silk Touch is over here. And I actually did manage to do that. That's how I got this pick. However, it's a Thaumic pick. It breaks pretty quickly. So what I want to do is put repair 1 on it. I don't necessarily need repair 2 because it doesn't have much uses. So having a very high repair rate really doesn't do all that much. So we need an anvil, and we need Salus Mundus, and we technically need 6 levels, 10 Fabrico, 10 Auto, and 8 Praecantatio. I have those. However, there is one catch. If the item you want to enchant already has an enchantment, it costs 10% more per level. In this example they give, you want enchanting a sword with fire aspect 1 that already contains smite 3 will cost 30% more. This has Silk Touch 1, so it will cost 10% more. I think that includes the aspects, maybe even the levels. Speaking of, I have no levels. Oops. So I needed 6 levels. Let's see how much you got. Give me your levels. Oh, we got more than I thought he had. So yeah, nice. I love that thing, by the way. The brain in the box, brain in the jar. The staff I need to get used to because I was used to having that white staff, and now I have a glowing black one. Ow! 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 Well, those were my levels. It's taking the stuff. I tried to put repair on that pick we are using in the mines, but I couldn't get it to work. So maybe there's a maximum amount of enchantments, or maybe I just didn't keep the percentage in mind with levels. And now this has repair 1. Marvelous. So whenever I use this circular pick, it can repair itself. And I don't think this one's full yet. No. Ignis and Pedito. Why Pedito? Oh. Ignis I can imagine, because I'm still creating the big node for in here. But Pedito? Yeah. How are you doing? Still 75? Yes. It's a really slow process. It is. But you know, that one, both of them started in the high 30s, I believe. Maybe that one in 40. That was 36, 42, something like that. So they are growing. If this one does catch up to that one, or also goes big, I will use this one because it's bright. Or normal. Normal. That one's pale. So this one recharges faster. And you can see it's already draining. And oh, 47 now. Amazing. I really should have built my base deeper. Yeah. Don't you think? Thank you very much for watching. Fortunately not extremely long episode, I think. Then again, I might be wrong, I usually am. So regardless, thank you very much for watching. And I do hope to see you again next time.